Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. Today, we're taking a look at a Mac build using the vat of acid now. When Mac first came out, this item was incredibly busted. It's been pretty decently nerfed since then. I think the cooldown has been increased. The amount of scaling it gets from the item types it has decreased, etc., etc. But it can still be a very, very good item, and the most important thing about this is getting the good skills because of how many skills it works well with. Like Sick Burn, when you use a poison item, charge a burn item. When you use a burn item, charge a poison item. Like, all those type of mechanics are amazing. Can get tons of multicast from like Boiler Flask. But one interaction I never thought about is really sick to see is with Card Table, right? A friend gains multicast for the fight. Now, putting multicast on this and additionally multiple multicasting ability is super, super strong and super sick to see. The fact that, yeah, this is something I didn't foresee. Because, like, I went over, like, the theoretical threshold of how much multicasting you can get on the vat of acid, but there's no upper limit, right? In theory, you can keep multicasting this, giving it more and more with Card Table. But you get like Brewmasters, like a potion gains multicasting. I already said Boiling Flasks. You can get Model Ship. So that's already 3 multicast. Give it Shiny, 4 multicast. And there's a couple more. I'm probably just not thinking of right now. Shipwreck. If you give it the aquatic tag, you get 5 multicast. You hear see what I'm going with. Bunker with Shield Enchant. So it really is fun to see how much multicast you can get. And it's still a pretty good item with the right setup. So, without further ado, please enjoy the run. Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. Jumping straight to a rank match. Oh, and I messed up my mic. Oh. Alright, seeing what we get ourselves into today. Taking on Go Banana Baller. Alrighty. Pick up the Blue Nanas, which is actually pretty decent in case we get this encounter. Guess we'll take right-handed. Probably eventually maybe use that even a little bit. And right-handed upgrade. I'm like the walk-in clinic. Big fan of that. And then we could find some weapons maybe. Pause. Opener. Maybe even leeches too. I'll take them all. Take all the weapons, actually. Seems not bad. Blue Nanas we can cash in now. And then for the right-handed, Shard of Obsidian, the Critter. Take out the Claws, probably. And see how this does. Take it on Sinvi. Alright.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside. My dreams are too big.
Hopefully we got enough to win. Have a decent amount of poison, but he's got a decent amount of healing. Looks like Restorative Marbles was his choice. Actually not bad. That's a lot of sustain. So do we, but he's going to heal all the poison. Which it's kind of our main form of damage. If we win here, it's going to be barely. Just barely. Good thing he's got no scaling for like the flail. Otherwise we were kind of cooked. So we take an early win. Kind of nice. Even with our economy opener, we beat his enchanted bronze tier item. That's really nice. Alright. Moving on from there. Get another tiny furry monster. We can get black ice or something for this, which is sick. But I'm liking the skill options here. So we take the left eye for crit chance. And go to small items. You can pick up a sulfur. I don't mind that. Play into leeches a little bit. And this is pretty good. I gotta pick all this up. We were kind of hoping for like a magic carpet, but maybe this is fine enough. We have a little poison package. A very little one. I want to say we might beat this fight. I'm not sure, though. I don't think we actually have enough damage. Go Giant Mosquito. We get Probo. It's always a fun build to try out. Yeah, like this is decent damage. Nothing crazy. But Lifesteal is just a very powerful attribute to be rocking.
Disgusting creatures.
Take Amber Herd, very nice. And we'll look for more weapons. Pick ourselves a Spider Mace up, pick this up. I think we got everything we kind of wanted so far. That's really good. Take the reagent, get a Hemlock. Okay, I like this a decent bit. Take a free potion. And say go. Double bottle lightning, spider mace. We have a lot of good stuff. Let's see if it's enough though. 3% cooldown on like this. Maybe Venomander. I don't know if this is really worth it. Compared to just doing like a lot of damage. Let's go like this. Yeah, we're doing poison lifesteal stuff. It's pretty good. Ugh. Can say lifesteal toxic fang. Yeah, this might be good enough to beat us. Shielded catfish. We'll see. We do a lot of poison though. And the one thing is lifesteal no longer cleanses, you know, burn and poison. So we might be able to get there. He's got no haste, thankfully. If he had like a shadow cloak, I think we were probably cooked for sure. A little too slow. One tick short. But that just goes to show how strong that build is, just even starting out, right? Take a little regen, little HP. Guess we can upgrade this. Fungal spores is kind of what we're doing at the moment. Venom. I think we pick up the venom. And I think I kind of see the direction we're trying to go here. So we definitely throw this in. Venom for, I guess, the noxious potion. That means we kind of want to run this then. Get multicast over here. Take Frost Street Challenger. I like Snowstorm. I think it's pretty great. Nice fun one to build around. Cool. Once we get a full board, I feel like we're going to be a lot stronger, just generally speaking. Okay. Would increase the poison amount and such. Amber again. I was hoping for the reagent there. Maybe get like toxic or something. No. Crit chance on the weapons isn't bad though. And we finally get to transform this. Toxic floor spikes is interesting. For sure. I don't think... Yeah, definitely floor spikes is not at its best state. That being said, we're still going to run it because that's a lot of poison. And see how we do. Take it on Tuna Sav. Oh. Primal Core Dually with 29 stats. Toxic Flintstones. It's wild. It's quite the crazy start. I think we're probably good enough here. Maybe not. One tick too short once again. We had a 150 more HP. We'd be fine. No, no big deal. Just short. Every Tim. Hourglass upgrade's kind of nice. Kind of nice. We transform this as well, I guess. Fiery smelling salts is interesting. Hold on to that. Spider Maze doesn't seem amazing at the moment. We might beat this fight, we might not. I want to like play it safe. Take this fight. Ammo stash is kind of nice. We don't have to invest in like ammo skills if we just want to run like a singular haste potion or something, or a crit potion, let's say. Yeah, I think we're just looking for reagents and way to transform them as well in the near future. One here. This is a great upgrade. Cool, cool. We're starting poison and such. And there's the upgrades here. This is a great shot. Level up once again. Not really doing net launcher. Shatter's really fun to run. But I think Vitalize Renewal makes the most sense. We can scale up a regen item, like, very well. Go to Valpec. Maybe cash some stuff in. So we could just transition to a magic carpet build. Like, even if it's temporarily. We run 3 crit chance items. Gets us down to 3 seconds. Run Cannonball again. It would be super temporary. Like, I'm not totally for it. We have nothing we really want to sell too. Use and roll. Those are upgrades and such. But I think we sell the package now. Buy this to re-roll that. Interesting. Upgrade to Barb Claws really isn't necessary, but I guess we might as well if we can do it. Right. It's a little more starting damage, I guess. Heavy Amber, by the way. I guess we're mostly just ready and set up for poppy fields at this point. That's what it feels like. Just judging how our board naturally played out. He's going to destroy 1 item, which is fine, because we do poison. We just need to survive his burst. This is going to gain a ton of regen, potentially. 21's pretty good. Cool, when we get there. Yeah, Vitalize Renewal is a pretty cool skill. It's very strong with the right setup. Even at silver tier. I think we're looking for Mac medium items, and especially the large items too.
Like a hardy one. Need some work.
For each relic or tool, Mac has a lot of relics and tools. I think I'm good on that though. The cooldown's kind of nice, but card table Mac. It's interesting. Let me see. I kind of really like it. Maybe not in the spot right now, but I think in the future. Like we get, I think he's like Abomination be sick. So we'll see. That's a second Spider Mace though. Like we're getting really pushed into the Imagine multicasting this is kind of sick. But if any fights can give a really cool friend, you know, for card table, it'd be kind of sick. Like maybe dog, but multicasting this is kind of cool. It's a ton of regen, by the way. It's a really sick interaction to see. Like, card table on Mac. I know. That subject alpha would be sick, though. Card table. It's sharpening stones here. Cool. Like, we can find test subject alpha there, but we should try to save a little money. Yeah, I'm going to transform this one. Heavy energy potion's actually really freaking good. If you can find an upgrade on it, it'd be even better, but... Nice. Just like that, I think we're chilling. We're big chilling. Alright, say go. The heavy energy potion gives a ton of regen for the Venomander. And it's like 6 more regen with 1 proc. Yeah, it might be too early for the double Spider Mace though, just generally speaking. Multicast 4 Venomander is like awesome to see. I really like that. We could get an interesting friend for card table though. I'm so down for this. Maybe get, I think test subject would be the ticket. Medium items, we need to save our money. Here's a sulfur, cool. Say that and I see skills, but you can get a catalyst every day. Gotta take this now. No test subject. Well. I totally, did everyone forget about this item? Vat of acid. Oh, snap. Oh, did anyone forget about vat of acid? How do we make that money? So it's going to be pretty bad right now. However, I think going forward, it's going to be very good. Sell a reagent. Need to sell a tool. So we got weapon friend. Doesn't have the relic tag yet. Okay, we need to acquire more tags. This dragon end potion. Get the dragon tag is a little hard to get. Okay. We're going to be multicasting it now. I think that is the plan. Lich fight would be nice to beat. We're mid transition. We could probably take form and fight. Though I might be mistaken there. Be nice to get the vehicle tag on this with the crane. Also tool. Even we get a tool here. Tool or tech. Chris, army knife or crane would be sick. Multicast 3. Oh my god. No crit. Oh, there's a 6% chance. If this went off, 6% chance we lose the fight for free. Oh, saved. Nice. So we got vehicle and tool tag now. Oh, this is sweet. Guarantee our relic day is nice. Dude, anyone think of this? Why have I not thought of this before? Like, I try to think of everything possible. We're upgrading the V.O.A acid just because we need to. It's a lot more damage and stuff. If we get, and then obviously, right, I'd like one of the last things is pendulum we're looking for. Going from there. Oh my god, we are so set up, ladies and gentlemen. This is sick. Multicasting the VAT. Diamond Fang Vanessa, by the way. That clearly has no diamond tier items yet. It's like went over like a theory video of how much multicasting you get on this, and now like there's no upper limit. Right? So, once we scale up a little bit, I think we're going to be big chilling. And V.O.A acid works good with so many skills, so you want to take as many skill opportunities as you can, you know, that are available to you, that is. Buff it a little bit. There's, so, in another timeline, I would have been running test subject alpha, but not here. I want to be multicasting the V.O.A acid. Pearl's Dig Site's great, though. So we can get the property tag. We can get the apparel tag, which, honestly, belt might just be what we want to run on board. Like, we could get property tag. But honestly, I think belt, yeah, running belt is like kind of what we want. It's kind of weird, but makes sense. A loot item. Does it have reagent? It does. All right, but it doesn't have loot, right? Yeah, so let's roll this now. A little buffed up. Obsidian spider mace, by the way. Which, with multicasted, this is, I guess, okay. And this. A lot of good stuff for us this fight. Yeah, but survivability is definitely what we want. Belt helps a lot. We get bonk. That's so good for us. We could use ammo skills, but there's so many good skills here. Frostfire is pretty good. This is like okay. Slow burn's great. We have the heavy energy potion, right? Just makes sense. Still quite a few tags we're missing though. Maybe find some stuff at Curio. I don't think it hurts to take a look. We have the loot tag. We don't have the food tag, and this is also free regen. Nice. Loots, friend. I say this every time, but especially now. I'm so grateful to change hot springs to a property. When I saw this in a patch notes, I think that was the happiest thing I saw. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason I should be this excited over this. But thankfully, they added the property tag for this. Because you had private hot springs, which had the property tag, but normal hot springs for the longest time did not. So that's my rant's over. If you're sick of hearing that, I apologize, but we get the apparel tag and get to buff this up even a little bit. Yeah, now we can buy this and sell it for the property. Boom. See? That's really cool. Tool. I have tool. We kind of just like min-max this a little bit here. 1% cooldown. Seems good. Alright, and this is a ton of burn. Maybe I think Icicles is probably just the correct thing to play here. Sure. We just need to stall. Like, this side is like stalling until this goes off, like, you know, multicasted. Take on Ice Zero. Oh, we have Bonk too. Like, we're big chillin'. Should be, at least. Slow all his items. Like, we're set for greatness. Wait, and this was so good. Did anyone see that with the slow burn? I want to watch that again. I didn't actually see how fast it charged it up, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slow triggers. So you get 8 sources of charge at a slow burn. Oh, only 5. If you upgraded, it would have been more, right? Which is like straight into another multicast. Yeah. So it's just basically like a double tap. You get multicast 4 thanks to the card table. Now, of course, we can find other stuff. We can find the boiling flask, giving more multicast. There's a bunch of skills. There's a bunch of different things that you can do to get more multicast, that is. All these events are kind of bad. I don't think we want weapons. Not really, right? We have the potion tag, relic, weapon. More ammo here would be kind of sick, but I don't think we need it. We need to save our money. That's what we actually need to do. B1, B2. I suppose. Freeze for 4 seconds now. It's relevant. It is relevant. They're all good. These are all good fights for us. They give us all good rewards. I guess we want to see Waters of Infinity the most out of everything. So we'll try for it. Nightshade, sure. We're getting close to our level 10 enchant reward too, which is nice. Skills are the best thing we can pick up. The absolute best. We're not taking advantage of this anymore. Ooh, invigorating cold's really nice. No? Holy smokers. Okay. So as long as we have a freeze trigger, like, it hastes up a lot of stuff. Well, we're broke again. We managed to do it once again. Okay, take it on Trollin45, who's on a massive, and I mean massive win streak. Let's see if we can survive this. Probably dinos, right? Pulse rifle, weaponized core. Interest. Shiny fang. This is wild. Yeah, dude. It's like having rigged. The old skill rigged again. Which is really nice. Dude, we are insane. We are crazy with it, no? Yeah, 4 multicast is good. Turns out it's really good. We're only missing a couple tags by now. Like tech. Like the ones I can think off the top of my head. Tech and stuff. Maybe we want something with like a poison trigger potentially. I'm not positive. Take on the boulder trap. Yeah, this is old skill, rig skill, right? Haste 2 items at the start of the fight if you have icicles on it. Sick. Sickening. This is a relic too, so we get that last fight and we can beat it. It'd be really sick. What do you get here? Okay. It's actually not terrible. I've seen much worse. Useless medkit though, at least for now. We can get a diamond tier item though. We do roll that. Yeah, that was a pretty much average reward there, I guess. We'd go for wand, and that's about it from this fight. It's hard to remember what all the loot rewards is, but Ancient Vengeance is just the ticket for us, right? That's what we want more than anything else. When you crit, charge your relics. I don't know how I feel about this item. Like, it seems super niche, by the way. See what we get for the rewards, though. Maybe Celestial Conduit isn't bad. Yeah, no. I think Celestial Conduit here is very good. This is our carry item. We don't want it getting slowed or anything else. That's perfect. I don't know why I cringed. No cringe. It's great. Wince? Maybe I winced, not cringed. Anyways. None of these are crazy here. Icicles with obsidian doesn't do anything, right? Not like holster. Yeah, deals 60 damage at the start of the fight is not cool. Hard tables like deal 40 damage. Like, these are a little awkward. I don't know if there's any reward we really wanted here. When you crit. We don't have that much crit, though. Like, this is decent scaling. Maybe we hold on to it. Holding on to too much stuff right now. That's the problem. No Frost is cool, but it doesn't work the best. Like, you do Black Ice stuff with No Frost, like, it's cool, but like, we're not set up for that. We lose a lot of HP though, but we gain a ton of scaling. Maybe this is worth it. We're gonna try it out. If we're sad we took out the belt, we're sad. You know, that's about it. This is the highest potential for, like, damage and scaling, though, is running this Blaze Hound. Yeah, I don't want to get hasted though. It steals a haste trigger, which isn't ideal. Also, it steals slow burn. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Like my crew says at the bar.
We want slow burn to guaranteed go on this. We'd much rather the poison equivalent of this. But what are you gonna do? Scaling is scaling, right? Upgrade an item for free. Oh, I'm so excited. That's really nice.
I don't boast for myself.
It's probably correct to upgrade this. Maybe even this. We're upgrading this.
Feel the difference?
Higher ceiling of how much we can scale. Very nice.
I got everything you need.
Back to Curio. I don't know if there's anything we can really get new here in terms of tags. Like, this is a very powerful effect. I don't think we're getting there, though. We'd have to put so much crit chance here. It doesn't seem likely. If I regret that, I regret it.
That's been sitting there for 20 years. Wait.
Yeah, it's just asking for a bit much. Rocket Boots is amazing. Also, oh yeah, dude, this one particular energy potion is getting souped up. Inventory is bugged once again. But yeah. So check this out. This is sick. So slow all enemy. Haste your items 3 seconds. Slow your enemy items 3 seconds. Like shot glass, but amazingly better. Cool. You think we beat this fight? I don't have to find out, but the passive here is amazing, right? We gotta go for Fury Blows. Helps us out a ton. We have a diamond tier card table too. It's sick. You know what? Why did we take this? He cleanses like everything.
An amusing diversion, but that's enough.
Ugh. It's alright. We're still gonna level up anyways though, so it's not a really big deal. See what we get here. If we can high roll Brewmaster, it'd be insane. But any other skills, like, not great. Yeah. Running 0 regen items, and this is a problem. Like, they have Zuzuma has like the highest potential to give us great stuff, but at the same time, yeah, like it can give us stuff that's really, really not good. Would have been much safer just take the burn skill there. Maybe we get like Frostfire. You know, call it a day on that. Ooh, this is very thick hide with Sea Dog's Loon Angler is crazy. Plus Toxic Flame. This is one of the strongest Vanessa build setups you could probably get, like easily. With Counter Strike. If we weren't incredibly strong ourselves, this would be. This is the. I can't believe this only has 3 wins. That's crazy to me. Must have assembled it really late or something, right? He's like on a win streak now. That's the only, thing I can think of. All right, so we get another tag here. We need the tech tag, so we keep that in mind. I've never seen this item. Jason item slows. This gains 8 poison. That's a lot of poison. Like, at its max, you can get 80 poison if they have all small items. The crit chance is really nice, though. Which you could argue is probably the correct thing to pick up. Yeah, versus getting another tag. I mean, 15% crit chance is crazy. Boom, 28. It all adds up. I don't know if Mac can give us any more tags that we already, that we don't already have. We get trickle down here. I really like trickle down in this spot. It's like perma haste for our board. We still would like to find like a singular gunpowder, like just one. Like perma slow our opponent's items. It's sold to district, by the way. That's crazy. And get the upgrade here. We have dinosaur, right? We don't have the dinosaur tag. All right, so it's expensive, but like, look at our money. Nice. That's huge. We don't have to like dig for that anymore. Boom. And that's so much poison. Like that's plenty of poison burn. At least it should be. Gunpowder? We'll take it. So we don't need this really. Like we should just have enough. Maybe we should have like ran the belt instead. Icebreaker would be decent here, right? We're not multicasting yet. There you go. Maybe second icicle? Stopwatch. I don't think we're stopwatch gaming. Let's see how we do. And Dooley's on his final life. We'll see if we can take advantage of that. Momosaur. Freeze it? One time. Oh, we froze the battery, which is like almost even better. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so we got our poison off. Can't destroy this. That's so nice. But we can get one shot. That's for sure. He just has so many stats on board, right? What did all the damage? This small item did that much damage? That's kind of crazy. I don't know. That's kind of crazy to me. More slowing effects? Or poison effects for more scaling. Now let's go icicles on this, I think. Very strong. Slow 2 items at the start of the match. This hopefully doesn't hit the same thing it freezes. Right? And our speed control is amazing after that point. Alright, so strength potion seems like the ticket. We go like this. Right, we want this to crit, obviously. And then, like, we're looking for some other playable here. I don't know what, but something. Like maybe Pendulum would have been sick. We go Pendulum card table for like a really high roll setup. Jack of all trades versus Juggler. They're both very good. I kind of like Jack of all trades. Now this will crit guaranteed. So, I guess we could have used this with Ethereal Conduit, the item we sold, like when you crit, charge a relic. So, like, this is... I forgot about the instant interaction. It would have been pretty decent. You know, oddly enough. Upgrading stuff is good, but skills are so good for the vat of acid, it's incredible. There you go. When you poison, each fight charge 1 burn item. This is the one. That's a good one. I don't think we care about any large items at this point. We're just out this. We don't need that. I don't know what gumballs we're actually looking for, but whatever. We still have the belt in our inventory, so we can actually take. I think this is more, even if we had the belt and took the temporary boost there. Alright, good luck to our opponents. Positioning-wise, everything's fine, right? Yes, I go. So I think we got a lot stronger from even yesterday. That's good news. Arxil engine's fine. Arbalest is scared, but we froze it, which is really good. Multicast this. Let the games begin. Yeah, this was just gonna one-shot us. That's where the slow and freeze is like really good for this matchup. Plus glass cannon, that's crazy. Also bonk. Coming in clutch. Coming in clutch. Property Baron, let's give it a shot. I don't think we care about anything here. Guess keychain's cute with this. Actually, I think we might just run keychain. Hey, this is property. This thing stinks unless it's like diamond tier.
The bazaar has many secrets.
Diamond skills are busted. We're just gonna go for high roll because we should have just take the burn skill, 100%. This is okay. Oh, this is great though. Yeah, if we get the below 50 HP, we're probably not winning anyways. This is just good. 15% cooldown on this for the first 4 seconds of the fight. It's kind of nice. We need upgrades here, though. A little late than ever, but I guess we could start getting a little regen, right? Never hurt nobody. Get 15 regen. Get 17 regen if we transform this. We need to make some room now. Where to buy that? We can get Pendulum here, which I was talking about. What would we take out? We'd have to take out like Hourglass plus Infinite Potion. That seems fine. I can live with that. Also, potentially Clockwork Blades is great. Do we have the vehicle tag? We do. We're missing like tech. Can't think of any other tags. Tech. We get Pendulum. My other gripe is I think +1 ammo is where it's at. I could enchant this, but enchants on it really aren't that crazy. Crit chance does not matter. The only thing you could argue is maybe upgrading it, but I think +1 ammo. First time to see Mad Maddie. That would be really nice. Apothecary Pendulum. We have so many triggers now. It's crazy. We get a Catalyst. Alright. So is it worth it? I don't know. I think if this was Diamond tier, it'd be a no-brainer. But we're going to try it out anyways. Because I just want to do this. These should charge each other enough to be good. And we'll see how we do. Take it on Star Zero. We have the Frozen Shot. So as soon as the match starts, Vat of Acid should be down to what? Very low? Diamond Fang Obsidian Yo-Yo is crazy. 5.9 seconds? Oh, we're too slow, aren't we? A little too slow. I don't know if we would have won anyways, but... I feel like Yo-Yo should be lower cooldown than that. Really? With Diamond Fangs and Pop-Up Shop? Should be like 30% cooldown. I guess that's good enough. I think this pans out a little bit differently if we freeze the Aladdle and slow like the Carpet and Yo-Yo. I think we actually win there. And what else on our side? Like we haste... Well, we haste the Energy Potion. Like we haste the Energy Potion plus Card Table. I think there's the winning line there. So that's even through Bonk too. Oh, I forgot we have Bonk. Maybe that's why it's still low. Yeah, his board doesn't care about Bonk, which is like the neat thing about Drum Pig. So... Ladies and gentlemen, you got this far. Make sure you like, subscribe. You like games like this. But it was really cool to showcase Card Table plus the Vat of Acid. I think that's really neat. You get so much multicasting and a very powerful item. Now, there was an alternative timeline where we did go Test Subject Alpha. But I really liked how this turned out. I think this was super sick. So, thanks for watching MoMoVs The Bazaar. Until next one.